Hi, I'm air drying my hair with some mousse in it, hence why it looks crunchy AF. I am putting on a little bit of lip liner because I want to show you a product that I got sent yesterday. That's really cool. So unfortunately, this lip liner pencil, which is actually technically an eyeliner pencil, is Japanese. It's called Cezanne Gel Eyeliner. I do not have any idea. Oh, the shade name is 08. So 08 Cezanne Gel Eyeliner Pencil. It's gorgeous. Now what I wanted to show you was I received a package of products from this brand called It's All Fluff. This is like a little pebble metal compact, which inside has a refillable product. Now this is black. It's a black lip balm. And it's so good if you like that cool toned kind of lip. I don't actually know the shade name for this because it was written on the packaging that I've gotten rid of, but I'm sure it's pretty easy to decipher on their website. There's also another one that's got glitter in it, in another compact that was generously sent. Look at that. Oh, it's got like little bits of pink glitter, little bits of sort of pearl. It's like a little topper situation. Such a fun brand. Thank you. And on the agenda today, I really need to get my nails done. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get them done today, as I have to work in the afternoon, and I don't wanna sort of be pushing it, but I'm probably gonna get them done tomorrow at a place called Buff in Fitzroy, which is an area that so many of you have told me to go and hang out and congregate in, which we've done a bunch. I really wanna go to the Armadale area. Apparently there's some really cool shops and things to do over there, as well as Brunswick. Last night we ate at a steakhouse that wasn't very good. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to upset anyone, but it wasn't my favourite. But I really want to go to Supernormal. Everybody's telling me how good Supernormal is, so we're going to try and go there maybe tomorrow night and enjoy their delicious food. But it's really fun to be in Australia and to, I don't know, just listen to this great accent and drink this great coffee. The next stop is Sydney, and then beyond Sydney, we're going to Auckland. Then I go back to New York for about a month. This is my contour stick from Milk. It's one of my favourite ones. This is Sculpt Stick in Toasted. And it's just like that perfect like hybrid. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It's like a good bronzy shade that's a little bit cool, as opposed to orangey red. And I use it with a big brush just to buff it in before even thinking about concealer and over my SPF. Yesterday, a lot of you asked what my SPF stick was. It's this. It's called Freaks of Nature. I don't actually know whether this is out yet, so I could fully be breaking an embargo, the rules of talking about it too soon, but hopefully I won't get in trouble. It's a gorgeous SPF stick, SPF 50. This is a brand, if you don't know, that is designed inspired by, you know, getting outside and being outdoors as opposed to going to the gym, and the SPF is sort of to obviously support that. And if you're outside and you want to make sure your skin's protected, you want Freaks of Nature. And so really nice SPF brand. They have a few non-SPF products as well, but I really like the company. So then I'm going to do a little bit of soft smudge. I'm going to do soft berry. I'm just going to apply that. My favourite way to apply these at the moment is if I've got no foundation on, no foundation or concealer, I like to just put them on the bare skin. Then I'll take a little bit of Hyper Shine Serum with a brush. I'll probably go for this brush, which is just a sample one from a lab. And I literally swirl some of this brush, priming this into the brush effectively. And then I'm going to start stippling these two products together on my face. Because I've got no complexion on, I'm not going to disturb any of the complexion. I'm literally just blending these two products together on the skin to sort of make them mesh and merge. And it's a really fun way of doing it, quickly, easily, blends like a dream. It's perfect. And you get this gorgeous dewy radiance out of the soft smudge sticks because they're so matte and malleable. And I think that's what's special about these two products, is they're complete opposites from a sort of texture perspective, that you really get to mix the two together and create lots of different in-betweens. For my lip, I'm just actually going to go a little lighter because I think what I had on already is darker. This is Endless Cacao. And as I move through the day, I'll take this out with me and this out with me in my bag. One thing that I'm going to do my concealer actually, but one thing that I got in Tokyo that I'm obsessed with is this Judy Doll contour palette in number 2N, which I'm going to use in just a moment. So, got my concealer on my hand. My lighting again is a little contrasty, like I don't normally look this high contrast. Maybe that's better, I don't know. I'm going to smush it into the brush, and then I'm going to start to stipple it onto the face. I always start with the chin area because it's an area where I don't typically have other things already placed, and if I had too much product in this brush and I went straight to the cheek, then it's going to disturb my blush. So that's kind of why I go to the chin. I saw somebody say that on a video about this technique. The amount of people that have been tethering this technique or sharing this technique with their community is so awesome and wonderful, and I love that people are sort of enjoying doing makeup this way, and really sort of trying it and realizing that it can actually work for everyone, no matter what type of skin you have, and no matter sort of whether you've got breakout film, melasma or whatever, because it's really just a game of apply more if you need a bit more. I need to find a freckle pen today in stores. Maybe I'll pop into a Mecca while we're out and about for some lunch. And then the best thing about this is now this brush doesn't have that much concealer left in it because I dispersed it around here, here, and here, and here. I can take what's left in this brush and pop it over my existing blush that I put on if I want to knock it back just a little bit. And it's actually also the perfect amount for the eyelids because you don't need much concealer on the eyelids. If you do more concealer than this on the eyelids, it's going to crease. All right, so here's this palette. It's got in it a shimmery highlight shade, a creamy pale beige bone color, and then 2 taupes. I'm going to go in with the sample shade of number 1 KGH brush and start to sort of just further define the areas of the face with this darkest version of the contour. And just sort of, this is going to set what I already did with the stick from Milk, but it's also going to just further deepen the shadows that I had applied and just sort of create more contrast, because what makeup is, after all, is contrast and highlight. It's a bit muddy on the nose though. I need to maybe not use as much. Use my concealer brush to just go back in and take some of that down, and then a little bit, I know it's not bronzer, but I feel like I like to just put a bit up there, and then depending on what size brush you use will depend on how it applies. So this is an eyeshadow brush. Because this brush is dense, it's going to apply the product in a denser, more concentrated way. So bigger, looser the bristle brush, softer the application. Denser, tighter the bristle brush, more firm and more intense of a color application. And then this one is another small mini brush. I'm just going to go in and further intensify that inner corner area. I do this a lot on clients just to give sort of a beautiful sort of sultry eye without looking like there's loads of eye makeup on. And it's handy because it's got this, like, the fact that, just to give you an example of my white balance, like this palette is not this white, like this is the color of this compact. And yeah, anyway, it's frustrating to say the least, but it is what it is. It's going on the face, this creamy kind of white one. Quite like it. It's a little bit bright, but it's kind of great, kind of love, kind of into it. I'm just gonna really saturate the nose. And then before I put on mascara, I'm going to take a little bit of this blush, which is actually a highlighter that I got from Cezanne Pearl Glow Nuancer N1 Japan. Great little highlight. It's like not that bright, it's actually that color. It's just lighting. Let me see if I can turn my light down. Maybe this is better. A little bit. Still overexposed, so it's weird. It's like it takes a sec. Anyway, sorry for being negative and rambling. But even this, like, it's just, the contrast is quite strange. Like when I'm over here, mascara. I'm gonna do, this is a mascara from Japan. It's called D Up, and I think the shade is called Cherry Brown, and it's literally a brown with a lot of red in it. It's a great color. You can really see how brown it is. There's a store in my neighborhood which sells all Japanese cosmetics, and I'm so excited to get home to see if I know what any of it is. So I feel like I've been there before and not really understood what it was or what it was for, but now that I've been to Japan and I've kind of picked up a bunch of stuff, I feel like I might have a bit more of an awareness. If you've got light eyes, do not underestimate brown mascara. Okay, bye.